Listen to me right now. Stop delaying. Every second you spend waiting, thinking, doubting is a second wasted. Time doesn't care about your excuses, your fears, or your perfect moment. It moves forward relentlessly, whether you act or not. The people who achieve greatness, the ones who dominate in life, they don't wait for motivation, they create it. They attack their goals with a ruthless consistency because they know one truth: time is watching you and it won't wait for anyone. Every opportunity you ignore, every action you postpone is an opportunity someone else will take. And when you look back years from now, it won't matter that you were thinking about it or planning. All that will matter is what you actually did. Stop overthinking, stop making excuses, and start moving. Take control of your day, your decisions, and your life. Set fire to procrastination and chase results with the hunger of a champion. Remember, hesitation is the enemy of success, and bold action is the currency of winners. Time doesn't knock twice, so act now, strike hard, and make every second count. Your future is not built by waiting. It's built by relentless, decisive action. Stop delaying, because right now, this moment is your battlefield and time is watching you. Time waits for no one. Most people underestimate this. They think procrastination is harmless, that waiting is safe, that tomorrow is a gift that will magically appear. It won't. The people who succeed, the people who achieve greatness, they are not special because they have more time. They are special because they understand time's value and refuse to waste it. They attack every day with urgency, intensity, and relentless focus. They know that every minute they invest today compounds into results tomorrow. The harsh truth is simple. Hesitation is a luxury you cannot afford. The moment you delay is the moment someone else steps ahead. Someone else claims what could have been yours. Life does not pause. The world does not wait. Opportunities do not linger for the hesitant. Every second that ticks by is a chance to learn, to build, to grow, to take a step toward your dreams, or a chance lost forever. And the ones who understand this don't just act occasionally, they act consistently. They don't just plan or think about it, they move. They take bold steps even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's risky, because they know that comfort is the enemy of progress. Time doesn't forgive, time doesn't negotiate, and time certainly doesn't care if you are ready. The longer you wait, the more it stacks against you. So every moment you hesitate, every second you waste is a moment where your potential goes unclaimed. Every tick of the clock is a challenge, a call to action, a warning that life is slipping by. Winners don't wait for permission. They don't wait for luck. They don't wait for time to be convenient. They see the clock, they see the opportunities, and they move before anyone else even realizes the game has started. And that's the key. To dominate your life, to rise above mediocrity, you must respect time not as something distant or abstract, but as the ultimate measuring stick of your decisions. Every second matters. Every second counts. Every second lost is a debt you can never repay. Time is watching and it is ruthless. You either rise to meet it or you fall behind and watch everyone else take what could have been yours. Action beats excuses. Listen closely, because most people fail not because they lack talent, skill, or intelligence, but because they hide behind excuses. Excuses are comfortable. Excuses are the stories you tell yourself to justify hesitation. I'm not ready. I don't have the resources. I'll start tomorrow. These are lies you whisper to yourself while your life passes by. The harsh reality is that the world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't pause when you're scared or uncertain. Every second you spend justifying your delay is a second someone else is seizing what could have been yours. Action, on the other hand, is magnetic. Action attracts opportunities, momentum, and results. Those who dominate, who win, who carve their names into history, understand that bold, decisive moves outweigh perfection every single time. Waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect mindset is a trap. Perfection does not exist. Success is built in motion, not in planning or theorizing. Every great achievement, every breakthrough, every victory begins with a step taken despite fear, doubt, or uncertainty. Excuses are chains and action is freedom. Every time you let excuses control you, you are choosing stagnation, mediocrity, and regret over growth, power, and achievement. Imagine looking back on your life and realizing that your reasons were nothing but illusions while others acted and claimed victories that could have been yours. The reality is brutal. The market, the competition, and life itself do not slow down for anyone. If you want to win, you must act now. You cannot wait for inspiration to strike. You create inspiration by doing. Motivation follows movement. Sitting and thinking about what you should do produces nothing. Picking up, stepping forward, making the move, even when it's uncomfortable, is the only way to break the cycle of mediocrity. The people who consistently succeed are not waiting for favorable conditions. They are forcing conditions to favor them. They attack obstacles, they embrace risk, and they turn action into results. Every time you delay, you lose more than time. You lose credibility with yourself. You prove to your mind that hesitation is acceptable, that fear is valid, that complacency is safe, that mindset is poison. Action is the antidote. Action builds confidence. Action builds skill. Action builds momentum. It teaches your mind that you are in control and that nothing can stop you except yourself. And here's the kicker. Action compounds. Small, consistent moves lead to exponential results. A single step taken today may seem insignificant, but when repeated, it becomes unstoppable. Meanwhile, excuses compound into regret, doubt, and frustration. Ask yourself, do you want a life defined by action or by the weight of your excuses? Do you want to be a spectator, watching others rise, or do you want to be the one others are watching, forced to acknowledge your dominance? There is no middle ground. Excuses are the luxury of the weak. Action is the hallmark of winners. Stop rationalizing your delay. Stop waiting for life to hand you permission. The world rewards those who move, not those who hesitate. Every choice, every step, every action you take defines your future. Do not let excuses dictate your destiny. Move now, move boldly, and let action be your currency in a world where hesitation costs more than failure ever could. Delay equals regret. Listen carefully, because this is where most people get it wrong. Every time you tell yourself, I'll do it later, I'll start tomorrow, or I'm not ready yet, you are not saving time. You are stealing your own future. Every postponed action, every postponed decision is a seed of regret being planted in your life. And the truth is, regret doesn't hit all at once. It creeps up slowly, silently, and by the time you notice it, the opportunities you let slip away are gone forever. You can't go back and take them. Life doesn't give second chances to those who hesitate. The people who rise, the people who dominate, they understand this instinctively. They don't wait for motivation, comfort, or perfect circumstances. They act now because they know that the cost of delay is far greater than the risk of failure. Hesitation is easy, and that's why everyone does it. But comfort and delay will bury your potential if you let them. Every moment you postpone is a moment where someone else is stepping ahead, claiming what could have been yours. Think about it. The dreams you've been putting off, the goals you've been procrastinating on, they are slipping away with every second you waste. And when you finally look back, there will be no excuses that matter, no explanations that hold weight, and no one to blame but yourself. Regret is relentless. It doesn't care about your reasons. It doesn't care that you needed more time or that you were waiting for the right moment. Regret only measures results, not intentions. And the people who conquer, the people who live lives worth remembering, they understand this. They know that every delayed step is a step toward mediocrity, while every bold, decisive move is a step toward dominance. Here's the harsh reality most people don't face. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Every moment of delay stacks upon the last, creating a mountain of missed opportunities and lost potential. Fear grows, doubts multiply, and the excuse factory in your mind ramps into overdrive. But here's the secret the winners know. Regret is preventable. The cure is action. Start today. Start now. Don't wait for motivation to hit you. Don't wait for perfect timing. Don't wait for conditions to align. They won't. Success, freedom, and power belong to the ones who act relentlessly, without hesitation and without fear. Every delay you let slide is an invisible thief, silently robbing you of the life you could have built. Every regret you allow to accumulate is proof that time is passing you by while others seize what you ignore. Regret is not an abstract concept. It's the life you could have had stolen because you were too comfortable, too scared, too hesitant. And here's the punch. Once it hits hard. You realize that the person you wanted to be, the life you wanted to live, is now out of reach. Not because it wasn't possible, but because you delayed. The clock is ticking, the world is moving, and time is watching. Every second you hesitate, every later you whisper to yourself is a moment your competitors, your peers, your rivals are capitalizing on. You either step into action now or you let life pass you by. Delay is not harmless. Delay is deadly. Regret is not a lesson. It's a consequence. And the only way to defeat it is to act decisively, boldly, and relentlessly before it's too late. Perfect conditions don't exist. Most people fall into the trap of waiting for everything to be ideal before they take action, telling themselves, I'll start when the timing is right, or I'll do it when things are easier. That's a lie you're feeding yourself, and it's one of the deadliest illusions you can believe in. The truth is, conditions will never be perfect. Life is messy, unpredictable, and constantly changing. There will always be obstacles, risks, and discomfort. The people who succeed understand that the perfect moment is not found. It's created. Champions don't sit around hoping for luck or waiting for a green light. They take what they want, regardless of circumstances, and they make things happen. Every second you delay waiting for a flawless scenario is a second wasted, a second stolen from your potential. Every moment spent waiting is a moment someone else is taking advantage of, moving ahead while you sit idle. You want to win? Then stop chasing perfect conditions. Stop letting uncertainty paralyze you. Stop letting fear of failure dictate your actions. The market doesn't care if you're ready. Opportunity doesn't knock twice. The people who dominate life understand that action under imperfect circumstances is what separates the winners from the spectators. Progress is born out of bold moves, not comfort. Growth is forged through challenges, not ease. If you wait for the world to align perfectly with your plans, you will wait forever. Look around you. Every successful person you admire achieved greatness by embracing imperfection and turning every situation into an opportunity. They understood that hesitation is the enemy and that boldness is the weapon. You may feel unsure, unprepared, or afraid. Good. That's exactly the time to act. Fear is the signal that you're moving in the right direction. Excuses will scream at you, telling you to wait, to delay, to settle. Ignore them. The perfect moment is an illusion crafted by procrastinators to justify inaction. You don't get to wait for clarity, confidence, or ease. You create it by doing, by taking the first step, by moving forward, even when the path is uncertain. That's how empires are built. That's how dreams are achieved. That's how winners operate while others are still debating, planning, or waiting for luck. Every second you hesitate is a second life passes you by. Every delayed action reinforces the lie in your mind that waiting is safe. But nothing could be further from the truth. Waiting is the fastest way to fail. Waiting is what keeps you stuck, frustrated, and watching others claim victories that could have been yours. You want results? Then act under imperfect conditions. You want freedom? Then take risk while others cling to comfort. You want dominance? Then make your move today, regardless of whether everything feels right. Champions understand that life doesn't hand out perfect moments. It rewards those who create them, who act decisively, and who refuse to let circumstances dictate their destiny. Waiting for perfection is surrendering to mediocrity. Action in spite of imperfection is the hallmark of greatness. The world doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. And your dreams certainly won't wait. You either move now, seize the moment, and turn the imperfect into extraordinary, or you stay frozen, watching as others take what could have been yours. The choice is yours, but the clock is already ticking. Competition never sleeps. That's a reality most people refuse to face. While you sit there thinking about starting tomorrow, worrying about being ready, or waiting for a sign, someone else is out there moving, hustling, and claiming what could have been yours. The world doesn't pause for hesitation. It doesn't slow down for fear, and it certainly doesn't wait for perfection. Every opportunity you delay on is a battlefield, and someone else is already fighting for it, pushing forward while you're standing still. Life is relentless, and it rewards the aggressive, the decisive, and the bold. You want to succeed? Then you need to understand that your competitors don't rest, they don't procrastinate, and they don't make excuses. Every second you waste is a chance lost to them, a chance for them to surpass you, to take the ground you thought was yours. Most people hide behind comfort, but comfort is a luxury the ambitious cannot afford. While you deliberate, analyze, or fear failure, others are building skills, seizing opportunities, and stacking victories. The market, the world, and life itself do not wait for your timing. The harsh truth is that your dream is under attack every single day, not just by circumstances, but by the people who refuse to delay, who refuse to let fear dictate their actions. And if you hesitate, you are leaving the door wide open for someone else to take what you've been dreaming about. Success is a race, and in this race, competitors never stop. They don't negotiate with fear, they don't bargain with hesitation, and they certainly don't give second chances. The only way to stay in the game is to act now, relentlessly, and without pause. Every move counts, every action compounds, and every moment of delay strengthens your competition while weakening your position. You may feel like you have time, like the opportunity will wait, but that is a dangerous illusion. Time is indifferent, and your rivals are not. Every day you delay, they grow stronger, faster, smarter. Every day they act, you lose ground. You may think small steps are enough, but in reality, the world is accelerating, and those small steps must be bold, decisive, and consistent to keep pace. You want dominance? Then you must respect that competition never sleeps. You must respect that while you rest, others are grinding. You must respect that hesitation is a weakness that will be exploited. Every competitor is a threat. And the difference between winning and losing is action taken today, not tomorrow. The people who achieve extraordinary results are not lucky. They are disciplined, persistent, and relentless. They understand that opportunity is a moving target, and they chase it with urgency, precision, and aggression. You cannot afford to wait, to wonder, or to hope for the perfect moment. You have to move, you have to strike, and you have to keep moving before someone else takes the life, the success, and the future that could have been yours. Every second counts. Every choice matters. Every delay empowers your competition while weakening your own potential. The battlefield of life is active, unforgiving, and relentless, and only those who refuse to rest, hesitate, or settle will conquer it. The world belongs to the bold, the decisive, and the relentless. You want a slice of it? Then act now, because competition is already moving, and it never sleeps. Dominate your future today. Most people drift through life like it's a slow river, hoping that one day everything will fall into place, waiting for luck, waiting for someone to hand them the life they want. That's weakness disguised as patience. Real winners understand that your future is not a distant dream. It's being forged right now in every decision you make, in every action you take, in every second you refuse to waste. You want to rise above mediocrity? Then you must take control of your destiny today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. The people who build extraordinary lives don't wait for circumstances to favor them. They create circumstances that favor them. Every delayed decision, every hesitated move is a victory surrendered to someone else who refuses to pause. Life is a battlefield, and time is the silent general watching your every move. You either move decisively and dominate, or you are left behind watching others claim the life you could have had. The harsh reality is that comfort is the enemy of progress. If you cling to ease, procrastination, or the illusion of safety, your potential will decay while others surge ahead. Bold action is the currency of winners, and every second you hesitate, you pay interest on the debt of lost opportunity. Imagine your life 5 years from now if you keep delaying. The dreams you have now, the skills you could build, the freedom you could claim, all of it diminishes with every postponed action. Conversely, imagine the life you could create if you attacked your goals relentlessly, consistently, and without excuses starting today. The power to shape your destiny is in your hands, but power only rewards the decisive, not the hesitant. The future does not wait for preparation, clarity, or motivation. It rewards results, and results are earned by those who refuse to allow fear, doubt, or comfort to dictate their actions. You must step into every day with a sense of urgency, with the mindset that every moment counts, that every decision is a move in the game of your life, and that hesitation is your enemy. Champions don't just plan, they execute. They don't just dream, they act. They don't just wait, they dominate. Momentum is built through relentless action, not overthinking. Every small step you take consistently compounds into an unstoppable force. Your future is the sum of these steps, these actions, these choices made today. And here's the truth most people don't want to hear. If you delay, someone else is moving in your place. They are taking the chances, building the skills, and claiming the victories that you could have had. Life is competitive, relentless, and unforgiving. There is no magic, no easy path, and no time to wait. If you want to dominate your future, you must start now. You must move decisively, take bold action, and attack your goals with the intensity of someone who refuses to be denied. You must embrace discomfort, overcome fear, and ignore the excuses that whisper in your mind that tomorrow is sufficient. It is not. Today is all you have, and every action you take shapes the life you will live tomorrow. The people who dominate are not lucky. They are disciplined, aggressive, and relentless. They seize the moment while others wait, and that is why they rise while the hesitant fall behind. Your future is waiting, but it will not wait for you. The time to act, to claim, and to dominate is now. Every second counts, every move matters, and every choice defines the life you will lead.